T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head.
1, 2, 3, where you not hardcore? Let you live hardcore. And the legend of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're rocking.
What's up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Hardcore Challenge Live, the official webcast of the Hardcore Challenge, which, if you didn't know, read the fucking scroll. It's the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. This is lucky number season 13, and we are only 4 weeks away from the Hardcore Challenge playoffs. That means shit is real. The playoff push is on, and we got to get to details at hand. Week 10 is behind us. Week 11 is in front of us. And it's time to get to the meat of the matter right here. Week 10, game of the week. It went down. We had the Brash Nomads facing off against Under the Influence. And for the third straight meeting historically, Brash Nomads gets the victory. Just couldn't quite pull it off. It was close. Matt against Matt. Mr. Keep against Mr. Heron with the Brash Nomads. Under the Influence just couldn't quite get it done. It ended up 167 to 226 was the final score. Just not quite as close a game as we wanted to see in the game of the week, but it was a big win for the Brash Nomads if they have stepped out and maintained a nice 3-game lead in the AFC Dirty South division right now. As Matt Prime, he's looking good. Looking like he's probably going to claim that division. I am a long shot, 3 games out with 4 games to go. So we do got that head-to-head matchup, but I would have to run the table and hope for some serious help, and I don't think he's going to fall off like that. I'm more looking at a wild card spot now if I can keep the ship pointed in the right direction. But big win for game of the week. Got to give Brash Nomads, Mr. Heron, a little round of applause there. That's a big win in week 10 right there, and 2 division leaders facing off. So that's a big victory, and that means we got to finish off the rest of week 10 before we move on to week 11. Got to start at the top. This week's big ballers over in the AFC sitting at 10-0. Knox, Vegas, Anarchy. Can they run the table, be the first undefeated season? It's out there. It's a possibility. 4 games left. We'll see. 227. Kevin puts up another amazing score in week 10, but it was not the top score this week. As lucky number 11, who last week was the top scorer in the NFC, well, shit, this week, he's the top scorer over everybody at 238 points scored in week 10. A big victory for lucky number 11. Congratulations. Congratulations. That was a huge score. You are the big baller of the week. So while we're on the top, Let's stay at the top, shall we? The Power 5. We've had a little shuffle. After week 10, but Knox Vegas Anarchy Kevin still sitting at the top spot, number 1 in the entire league. Bandits Willie did not slip after he moved to that number 2 spot. He's maintaining. He's staying at 8-2. He's the number 1 dog right now over in the NFC. Brass Nomads on that big game of the week victory has moved up to the number 3 spot, and Pack Attack is back, our defending champ. Knoxville Assassins has been on a slide. They've claimed the division crown, and they have thus far, and they have jumped in to the Power 5, sitting at number 4. They've got that division lead, only for 1 game though. But can they hold on? And Under the Influence lost in the game of the week, but they did not drop them out of the Power 5. They're kind of like Michigan. They just can't seem to get moved the fuck out of there. They're hanging in there, 7-3, hanging on to that last spot. Got another big game this week. So that was the top. Now we got to go to the bottom. We got some new nuggets on the shit list, ladies and gentlemen. New nuggets on the shit list. Let's hit it. Oh. Where did we go? Oh, we're having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
T-minus 1 minute.
Hold on. Bear with me. The shit list has seemed to have disappeared. We do have... Oh, there it is. Good lord. Technical difficulties. We've lost the shit list. Oh my god, I swear to god. Alright, there we go. We found it. We placed it back there where it should be. It should be forgotten anyway. These are the ones who are doing the least in the league. Bad Company sitting at top of the of the shit list at 0-10. Bucka Raider, Reggie, you gotta win this week. But I ain't enough to pull him out of the toilet. He's still sitting at 2-8. Renegade Misfits, I need to find the shit that I was smoking the night that I projected Travis to win the division. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. That was my worst projection ever. Travis at 2-8. Big Dog, you got to win this week too, but that's not enough to pull him out of the toilet. He's still sitting at 3-7. And the greatest show on paper, Richard, our Madden guru. This ain't Madden, buddy. Oh no, he's in the toilet now. He's sitting at 3-7 down in the dirty south of the NFC. And the Emperors, my son, I got to throw him back in the toilet too. He's the last new little nugget down there at 3-7. So we've got all these guys on the shit list, but there's one shining above the rest. Jake! Come on, Jake! You can do it! I just traded him a quarterback. At least he got Derek Carr. You can stick him at the helm now. Maybe DC4 will lead you to your first victory. So, we'll see. We'll see, Jake. But, goddamn. 0-10? Not a good thing, Jake. Not a good thing. Come on, man. I'm rooting for you. You gotta at least get one for the damn season, so. Just one. Come on. Good lord. Oh, Jake. It just ain't good, man. It can't be over. There's only been 2 owners. Mo in 2018, Zach in 2019. Zach's not even in the league anymore because we put him out to pasture because he couldn't hang. Come on, Jake. You can do it. He says he's making moves for next year. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not so sure about that, but that's what he says anyway. Moving on. It's time. Week 11.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's time
Is this not why you are here?
for the Hardcore Challenge Game of the Week.
The Week 11 Game of the Week. It is going to take place in the AFC of your Hardcore Challenge. This is a big game right here. And it can't get any bigger, really, can it? Than a game involving the 10-0 undefeated Knox Vegas Anarchy. It looks like we're advertising Castrol Edge here now, so that's wonderful. Maybe they'll cut me some ducats for that. Knox Vegas Anarchy, 10-0, facing off against Stinky Pinky, who's 6-4. He's one game off the lead in the Wild West. He's been chasing Matt. He caught him at one point under the influence, and then he lost a game, and they both lost this last week, sitting at 7-3 and 6-4. You know this is a big game. Stinky Pinky cannot fall 2 games back in this division race. And Knox Vegas Anarchy, can they keep it running? But if you look at the line graph there, the projected winner right now, Stinky Pinky is projected to win this game. And I will always give Nicole and her sexy legs a shout out, Shane. Not a problem. Stinky Pinky, can he line up with the projections and take down the undefeated Knox Vegas Anarchy, sitting at 10-0? 10-0 out of 32 owners, man. The only undefeated team left. 10-0 is quite a feat in itself. I got to give him props for that. But can he keep it going, man? Can he keep it going? We'll see. We'll see. Stinky Pinky and Knox Vegas Anarchy have faced off 3 times prior. Once in 2017, again in 2019, and again in 2020. Knox Vegas Anarchy leads the series 2-1. Can Stinky Pinky tie it up, the historical series 2-2, and hand Knox Vegas Anarchy his first loss? I'm actually going to pick it. I think Knox Vegas Anarchy goes down this week, and I believe Stinky Pinky is victorious. So, we'll see. I'll throw the poll up here in a little while on both of the home pages, and you can pick as well. So, there you go. Let's take a quick spin around the league, shall we? As let's start over in the AFC. Let's start with the folks we just talked about. Knox Vegas Anarchy sitting atop at 10-0. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood behind him is 6-4. I mean, 4 games out of the lead with 4 games left. Not looking good for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood to have any chance at this division. I would pretty much say it's over. If Knox Vegas wins this week, they're clinching that division, and there's no chance in hell. Daco's Tuesday, he doesn't have a chance at 5-5 in this division, but he is still technically in the wild card hunt. And Jake from State Farm, he's sitting. He's our number 1 shit nugget this year, so we know where he's at. The Bison Broncos, ever since losing Derrick Henry, couple games lost in Game of the Week, they have just continued to slide. Kent is 6-4. He's riddled with injuries. A big opportunity for Ryan. The Stone Ponies could have took sole possession this week, but they're still sitting tied at 6-4, coming off a loss. And actually, Blackout, Steve-O's not out of it. He's only 2 games back. If he can get his shit together and quit fucking rattling off losses, he'd still be in it. And Big Dog, as crappy as this division, he's still not out of it at 3-7. He's a nugget. I wouldn't win. Might pull him out of the toilet. We might put him out the shit list. Let's jump over and check out the NFC, shall we? Just Win Baby has lost 2 straight, and they have slid down as lucky number 7, who has been on was the top big baller of all scorers this week, and all 32 owners, was top in the NFC last week. He has climbed up and gained a tie atop the Great White North in the NFC division. Skull Crushers and Lamartian are still hanging in there, both at 5-5, only 1 game off the pace. That's a very, very tight division. Our defending champ, Corey, with the Pack Attack, is back, won 2 straight, moved up to 7-3, as Knoxville Assassins is on a fucking skid, losing 3 straight. We put him on the Power 5, highlight him in Game of the Week, and Brad just can't handle the spotlight. Can't handle it. It's unfortunate, as he slid, and the defending champ's back into first place. Take it deep. Our 2019 champ, big score this last week. He's trying to pull himself into that wild card race. Let's see if he can do it. And the Emperors, he's back on the shit list after a tough loss there, after getting a win last week. Jumping back over to the AFC under the influence, coming off that loss in the Game of the Week. They're still sitting atop the Wild West division. Stinky Pinky, like I said earlier in the Game of the Week breakdown, he's 1 game behind. King Salami is actually only 2 games out of the lead if he can pull it together. And Bleeding Green, I mean, look at that. Bleeding Green has scored over 2,000 points, and they're sitting in last place in this division. They got 0 fucking luck. That's for damn sure. Brash Nomad, 7-3, 3 straight wins. He has moved up. He's sitting there all alone at top of the Dirty South. Joe, All-Pro Afro, the reigning AFC champ, has won 2 straight. He's pulled himself back to 5-5. I've also won 2 straight, and I'm trying to stay in that wild card race. Even Reggie got a win. The whole Dirty South got a damn win this week. There you go. Talking shit about the dirty South in the AFC. We all won. Over in the Wild West of the NFC, Black Hole Lions has pulled it up. He's won 2 straight. Mo, who's been the talk behind the scenes for the last 2 weeks because he's just trying to play Kyler Murray. Everybody keeps shitting on him for not having a starting quarterback. He's doing all he can. It's a last-second game-time decision every fucking week. He's waiting. Had to play Kyler Murray both weeks. Basically had a 0 at fucking quarterback, and he's got 2 wins in a row. Quit get off Mo's nuts. He's winning. Whatever he's doing, it's working. Fuck shit. So, Mo, sitting, second place. Donkey Punch, big win this week. Moves him up to 4-6, and Travis, I don't know what the fuck I was smoking that night. Picked Travis to win the division. 2-8. Good Lord! Bandits, Willie, he is the top dog in the NFC. 5 straight wins, couple game of the week victories. Willie's getting it done. Scarlet and Gray has been trying to keep pace with him, staying 1 game back, but they dropped 1 this week, and that puts them 2 games back with 4 games left. That's going to make it rough to try and grab their division in their first season in the league. I got a Chubb. Larry, he's on the skids, lost 2 straight. He's really falling back. And the greatest show on paper, yeah, that's shit paper, the greatest show on toilet paper. He's in the toilet with the rest of the little nuggets on the shit list. That's your breakdown. That's your spin around the league. Trade deadline is coming. You've got about a week and a half left. There's not much time to position yourself for the playoffs. There's 4 games left in the regular season. The divisions are, a lot of them are very, very tight within 1 game. Most of the divisions are within 1 game. So we still have no idea really at this point in the season who is going to make the playoffs. Pretty sure Knox Vegas Anarchy is going to be in there. And some of your top flight teams, the Bandits, some of those guys you can see, even if they lose a game or 2, those guys are going to make it in. But your wild cards, we have no idea. And some of these divisions, we don't know who's going to make it. Some of them are the complete divisions all within a game. Kickoff is upon us. Week 11. Ball's about ready to go in the air. Don't forget the #1 rule of the Hardcore Challenge. You be competitive. Make sure you field the best team that you can every damn week. There are no welfare W's handed out here. You got to earn everything you get in the Hardcore Challenge. Are you ready for Week 11? Ball's about to go in the air. Let's get it. Good luck.